We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure.
What up, and welcome back to Ghost Crusaders TV. We got a new review for you today. It's not a horror movie, it's a science fiction comedy from 1988 called The Invisible Kid. Written and directed by Avery Krauss, The Invisible Kid tells the story of Grover Dunn, whose father recently passed away and left behind all these science notes and experiments. Grover wants to follow in his father's footsteps and prove that his father was on the verge of some great scientific achievement. During the process, Grover accidentally makes an invisible formula. And that's when the comedy ensues.
Oh my god. It's only been 20 minutes. The game's over.
In the 80s, I feel like out of all the other decades, there were so many teen films. I mean, and a lot of it's thanks to John Hughes. I mean, John Hughes gave us like The Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Pretty in Pink, Weird Science, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And for a long time, I thought he also gave us Adventures in Babysitting. But besides those films, there were a lot more. And it was just a bunch of teenage films in the 80s. And sometimes they were hits and sometimes they were misses. And The Invisible Kid is in that same genre where it's one of these teenage adventure comedies. The movie stars Jay Underwood, who the only other thing I can remember him being in was one of the greatest freaking comic book films of all time. The greatest. Fantastic Four film. Roger Corman's Fantastic Four, and he played Johnny Storm. Besides that, we also have China Phillips in this, and she would later be famous for her. And Karen Black, who's known, I would know her for Trilogy of Terror, where she scared the living crap out of me. And Mike Genovese, who will always be the guy from Quantum Leap, the gangster, the godfather from Quantum Leap, even though I know he was in other things, many other things, including ER. So, you know what, let's give it a try. I like these 80s films, these teen dramas, teen comedies, teen romance movies. So let's give this a try. Is this as bad as everybody said it was? Imagine being a kid and hearing that Roger Corman directed a Fantastic Four movie. And you'd be like, what? Where? And you could never find it. And it was just a rumor until the internet. But there he is. This is when he was actually young, and he should have played Johnny Storm. So this is some goop he made. It's pretty disgusting. So we know off the bat, he's a scientist. He was trying to emulate his father. His mother's a little bit crazy, and now he's some globby gloop thing that looks like flubber on him. And a bird just took a shit on top of it. That wasn't that bad, special effects. Is that Jeremy Piven? Oh, it is Jeremy Piven. Is it? No, it's not Jeremy Piven. It just come out. Oh, that's the girl who said, oh. Wait. I think he took a shit all over the bag. The desk.
Should have known. Follow me.
Ugh, they just let this thing just crawl on him and grow on him the entire time. He's a pretty good actor. I mean, he looked ridiculous in Fantastic Four. He's acting like a child.
Did you believe that? Oh, God, that was unbelievable. What a ride, huh? Oh, I can't believe it. We're here, huh?
Look at you. Look at us.
What? What? We're okay, Reed. We're okay, huh?
Exactly.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, well, your rat's gonna die now. But we're sure. Gonna go invisible? Yeah. I came back. My God, my dad invented the formula to stay invisible. No. But first off, he already mixed it up. He messed it up too, right? So he's always gonna have to blow himself up, then put the food out, or the blob out, so it gets shit on by birds. It's like crack or coke. It's a anti-drug movie for the 80s. That's cool. I like that effect. No, your dad wasn't trying to make that. You messed up his formula twice. So no, there's no way that was his dad's formula. What's this? I'm laughing. Is this like his catchphrase? Here we go. Here let the hijinks ensue. Oh shit. I've seen him in things too. I don't know what it was though.
Oh, please, sir. Don't eat me. I have a wife and 3 little pickles.
Yeah, right.
Eat me.
That was actually funny. That's true. Kids. Oh, that was toxic masculinity right there. It was fucking hilarious. Dr. Theodore. It's like Dr. Ruth, but a man version, right? Yeah, Theodore. I don't know why that. Theodore and Ruth are not together near each other at all. Mom's a psychopath. I can't. Just walking around naked, like. This is a pretty. Look at the special effects. On television. Yeah. Oh, so why are you with him?
Yeah, well, since when do you have it so rough? Cheerleader, the banker's daughter?
Well, I didn't ask to be the person I am.
Yeah, sure. You said, please, God, make me a dorky little nerd with no tits.
That's brilliant, Tony.
I thought so.
You would. We're gonna graduate soon, and all you're gonna learn is that you can't hide behind your jockstrap forever.
Well, who's hiding?
Donnie.
Who's hiding? It really is like a drug movie, right? Is somehow the block making him being invisible at one point is going to make him a better basketball player? Oh wow! Oh yeah, he did play basketball, right? He didn't say he quit the basketball team, so all right, it's not out of nowhere. It's only you quit the basketball team to pursue this ridiculous. Blob. Wait, so they're not. They're probably like, oh Lord, man, this guy is gonna be. They're really. He's just doing front flips and dropping his pants down. He's gonna think he's possessed. He told his girlfriend, who's hiding behind the jockstrap? You see, the kid to the right should have came out first. Uh-oh. Watch them step out in front of all the cheerleaders and all the, like they get down when they think everybody left and they go in and all the cheerleaders are lined up and they're pointing at them laughing. I imagine there are fucking loan sharks that would take that bet. Hey, this guy wants to like bet on some PS 136 Jaguars versus Brewster's Panthers. They're expelled. They couldn't make a movie like this today. They couldn't, especially with the character like this. I don't think he's a great character, but he's not terrible. But he's doing some awful shit, but he's supposed to be a teenage boy. You know, the worst thing in the world you could be. White on top of that is the most extreme. It's terrible. He shouldn't, you know, just jump off a cliff. That's what he should. Jesus, you have to be pretty persistent. No, they can't do it. That's just the lead of your fucking movie. You don't do it. She was a Mila. Isn't that weird? Thought so. Oh shit, he really got arrested? Oh my god, he's lucky the father didn't beat the living crap out of him. But this guy's been in other things besides ER. But... he was in Quantum Leap, Double Identity, where he's a gangster mobster. It was so stereotypical of Quantum Leap, kind of, but it was alright. The original Quantum Leap, the good Quantum Leap, not that garbage. remake. That's just awful writing. It's kind of funny. Not for young kids. I don't know what. This is like a teenage movie, but I think we should get Tyler Perry and make a remake of this. I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna mail it to Tyler Perry. Same. Only person is gonna be the same character as his best friend. The same guy. I wonder if they change the script at all. I gotta look into the script. But Jay Underwood. Whoa! Whoa! What's she gonna put all the clothes back on right before she turns around? And says, what is she gonna do? This is so weird. Oh, because her mother has a dementia problem, so she might just. She made her very weird. I always thought she was very beautiful, though. Scared the shit out of me in Trilogy of Terror, though. I think she was also in Invaders from Mars. She scared me in that too. Maybe Grover can go tell the cop, listen, I know about this underground cheating, loan sharking, whatever, shaving points. Wow, he got to kiss her too. You see in this, he comes off as a teenager, and Roger Corman's Fantastic Four is 6 years after this movie, right? 88. Yeah, I think 6 years after, 94 came out. And he's, oh, she saw, here you are selling drugs in my house, Dr. Ted. Ooh. That was the shittiest kiss ever. I'd be like, what? For that? He's not bad in this movie. He acts like a kid. In Fantastic Four, Roger Corman's Fantastic Four, he's acting like a freaking kid, but it's 6 years later, so he's probably like 20 here, 21 at least, right? Playing in 6 years, he's like almost 30. He's gonna act like a kid, but he tried so hard to act like a kid in that movie. Why is... So she wears a wig? Uh-oh.
What?
You're not wearing any clothes.
I didn't want to waste any time. I don't last that long anymore.
Should we do it?
Just wait for the buzzer. But take off your clothes now.
Why? I still have 25 minutes.
No, it might take 25 minutes.
Wonder how long he used to last.
Now it's time to lose.
What a creep.
Mr. Baxter, Avery's on that team. If I were to throw the game, he would win the sharpshooter award and all the scouts would see him. I'm not playing alone.
Hey, I got everything on that game. You lose it.
Should pull a Bruce Willis. That's pride. Fucking with you.
Ow!
Not again. Cindy.
I'm a child. I like fart jokes. I wasn't expecting that. This guy's like, wow, that was 30 minutes. What? Oh my God, I thought it was... What?
You better slow down, honey.
Oh, he just hit it in his own house. He does get invisible. See, it would be weird if he showed his mustache. Oh no! Free kittens. Oh God. My God. Those palm trees. That was California for sure. Oh. Got your naked ass. What? I got my stepdad's naked ass on my face. My soon-to-be stepdad's naked ass on my face. This movie's got everything. It's got action. It's got adventure. Look at this. Oh, shit. Ooh, there was a lot of dead chicken there. High-speed chase. Oh, my God.
Now we'll just climb up the cable at the rear of the backboard.
Are you sure I'm going to get back in time for the arrest?
Look, I'll stall Baxter till after the game's over. Just make sure your balls don't go into the basket.
He was a good player. It's the Flasher. Yeah, he's expelled. How could... Five, four. Come on, you gotta let this kid do something. All right, there we go. Well, it's like the end of Teen Wolf, but they were the Beavers. I think Elk Ridge, Indiana. Why are they so nice to him? He didn't redeem himself at all. He wasn't even the one that helped with the shot. Tell his girlfriend, listen, you gotta take a shit on this. Cindy, you have to take a shit on this. Trust me, it's just my theory. Let me watch. Oh. Got a fart? That was a fart. I guess that was supposed to be like he disappeared. He's Tyler Durden. So that was The Invisible Kid. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I actually found it highly entertaining, to be honest. I mean, it's not up there with like the greatest 80s teen movies. It's not even... I mean, the only thing I could compare it to really is like Weird Science, and Weird Science is much better, higher above than this. I think this movie probably would have done better with a different leading actor, but he wasn't bad. Everybody in the film was pretty good. Some of the jokes are a little bit too corny. Some of the jokes are more my humor than other people's humors. But I highly enjoyed the film. I liked it, and I think it still holds up till today. So I do think that Milton could have had a better ending, like some sort of redeeming quality toward him, because he was just out for himself the entire film. He kind of reminded me of Booger from Revenge of the Nerds, and I think even Booger had a better, like, outcome at the end of Revenge of the Nerds than the rest of them. You know what I mean? Like than Milton. Like, at least Booger, like, showed that he cared about the freaking lambdas. You know, the fraternity. Like, he cared about his fellow nerds, his brothers in his fraternity. Milton didn't give a shit. He was out in it for himself the entire time. So they could have done something better with that at the end with Milton. It could have been Milton at the end that could have been the one that helped the game-winning shot and not the cop. But then again, Milton didn't have, according to the storyline, like, he wouldn't have enough time to do it. So I get that aspect, but still, he could have done something else, helped out in some other way. He really wasn't a help, and that kind of like, well. But like I said, I think it could have benefited. Like, it would have been probably succeeded better if it had a different leading actor. I think this was Jay Underwood's, like, one of his earlier roles. So he was a no name. China Phillips too. This was like one of her leading roles, her first one, I think. I think she was like had little bit parts in other things, but this is like her first big role. So yeah, that sucks because it's a pretty good movie and it's well acted. I'm not saying they didn't do a good job acting. They did great acting. I'm just saying box office wise, it probably would have done better with like somebody else. Like honestly, Jay Underwood sounds like Kirk Cameron. They could have put Kirk Cameron in the leading role. Maybe it would have done better, but you know, with his religious beliefs and whatever he was going through, I don't know. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's fun. It's entertaining. I recommend you watching it. I think it kind of still holds up a little bit, you know, but that's just me. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time.